Welcome to Adam Variety Channel. Please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. On March 16, 2025, the Australian Grand Prix, the opening round of the F1 season, was held at the Albert Park circuit in Melbourne, where McLaren's Lando Norris took his first victory of the season with a pole to win. Norris achieved his fifth career victory and showed his momentum from the opening round. Max Verstappen of Red Bull finished second and George Russell of Mercedes finished third, occupying the podium. On the other hand, Japanese driver Yuki Tsunoda RB finished 12th with a noticeable struggle in strategy, pre-race conditions, and start chaos. On race day, the dry conditions of the previous days turned into a stormy weather with heavy rain. Amidst the bad weather that cancelled the FIA F2 feature race, the F1 race managed to start somehow. The track was still wet, and while most drivers chose intermediate tyres with shallow grooves, only Lance Stroll of Aston Martin chose wet tyres with deep grooves. However, during the formation lap, rookie Isaac Hajjar Racing Bulls crashed at turn 2, suffering major damage, with the rear wing falling off, and an accident occurred that forced him to retire before the start. This delayed the start by about 15 minutes, and the race started with all cars changing to intermediate tyres. Norris's steady lead and Tsunoda's struggle. Norris, who started from pole position, succeeded in the whole shot and maintained a steady pace from the beginning of the race. On the other hand, Yuki Tsunoda started from 5th on the grid but was passed by Ferrari's Charles Leclerc at turn 3 and dropped back to 6th. Furthermore, he was unable to pick up the pace while the safety car was deployed, and in the middle stage of the race he was chased by 7th placed Alexander Albon Williams. In the middle of the race, while the two McLarens led the race at a pace that kept other cars away, Tsunoda struggled with tyre strategy. Although he chose medium tyres when the second safety car was deployed, he had no choice but to change to intermediate tyres due to the re-emergence of rain, resulting in a significant drop in position. Big upset at the end of the race, and Norris's victory. At the end of the race, it started raining again, and an accident occurred where Piastri spun. While Norris and Verstappen pitted to change to intermediate tyres, Tsunoda missed the timing and dropped to 11th place. In the end, he took the checkered flag in 12th place and missed out on a prize. On the other hand, Norris held off Verstappen's pursuit by a gap of 0.895 seconds and secured his pole to win victory. Verstappen finished second and Russell finished third on the podium. Tsunoda's strategic struggle and future challenges. Yuki Tsunoda maintained a certain pace from the beginning to the middle of the race, but his defeat was caused by tyre strategy selection mistakes and his inability to respond to changes in the weather. In particular, the decision to choose medium tyres when the second safety car was deployed backfired. Although it was expected that the RB machine's compatibility would improve this season, strategic improvements will be a future issue. Outlook for the next race. The next race will be held at the Shanghai International Circuit for the Chinese Grand Prix from March 21st to 23rd. For Yuki Tsunoda, this will be an important race where he aims to score points by making use of the lessons learned from the opening round. Furthermore, the title race with Norris and Verstappen is sure to heat up even more. This Australian Grand Prix was a race that highlighted the importance of weather changes and strategy. This season's F1 is expected to have even more intense battles. Please look forward to the next round of the Chinese Grand Prix.